Cancer. The very word evokes a chill, a sense of dread that permeates our collective consciousness. Among the myriad forms this insidious disease can take, thymic carcinoma stands as a particularly daunting challenge. This rare cancer, originating in the thymus gland, often presents at an advanced stage, casting a long shadow over the lives of those it afflicts. The thymus, a small butterfly-shaped organ nestled in the chest, plays a crucial role in our immune system, particularly during childhood. It is responsible for the development and maturation of T cells, the sentinels of our immune defense. Yet, this vital organ can also become the breeding ground for a particularly aggressive and difficult-to-treat form of cancer. Thymic carcinoma, unlike its more common counterpart thymoma, is characterized by rapid growth and a propensity to spread to distant sites. This aggressive nature makes it imperative to diagnose and treat the disease as early as possible. Unfortunately, the nonspecific symptoms of thymic carcinoma, such as chest pain, cough, and shortness of breath, often mimic those of more benign conditions, leading to delays in diagnosis and treatment. The fight against thymic carcinoma is a race against time, a relentless pursuit of more effective treatments that can offer hope to patients facing this formidable foe. In recent years, the emergence of novel therapies, particularly those targeting the tumor's blood supply, has brought renewed optimism to the field. These breakthroughs hold the promise of extending survival and improving the quality of life for individuals battling this relentless disease. Section 2. Standard treatments, a limited arsenal. The mainstay of treatment for thymic carcinoma has long been a combination of surgery, radiation therapy, and chemotherapy. Surgery, often the first line of attack, aims to remove as much of the tumor as possible. However, the location of the thymus, deep within the chest and surrounded by vital structures, can make complete surgical removal challenging. Radiation therapy, employing high-energy rays to kill cancer cells, is often used after surgery to target any remaining tumor cells or to shrink tumors that cannot be surgically removed. Chemotherapy, on the other hand, utilizes powerful drugs to destroy cancer cells throughout the body. While these treatments can be effective in some cases, they often come with significant side effects, impacting patients' quality of life. Surgery, while potentially curative, can lead to complications such as bleeding, infection, and damage to surrounding organs. Radiation therapy can cause fatigue, skin irritation, and damage to nearby healthy tissues, including the heart and lungs. Chemotherapy, known for its debilitating side effects, can result in nausea, vomiting, hair loss, and a weakened immune system, leaving patients vulnerable to infections. Despite the best efforts of oncologists, thymic carcinoma often proves resistant to these conventional treatments. The aggressive nature of the disease, coupled with the limitations of existing therapies, underscores the urgent need for novel treatment strategies that can more effectively target this deadly cancer. The search for such breakthroughs has led researchers to explore the intricate mechanisms that fuel tumor growth and survival, seeking to exploit these vulnerabilities to develop more targeted and effective therapies. Section 3. Angiogenesis, the lifeline of cancer. Cancer, in its relentless quest for growth and survival, exhibits a remarkable ability to hijack the body's own processes, turning them against itself. One such process, angiogenesis, the formation of new blood vessels, plays a pivotal role in the development and progression of cancer. Tumors, like any living tissue, require a steady supply of oxygen and nutrients to survive and grow. As tumors expand, they outgrow their existing blood supply, creating a state of hypoxia or oxygen deprivation. This hypoxic environment triggers the release of signaling molecules, such as vascular endothelial growth factor, VEGF, which act as distress signals, calling upon the body to build new blood vessels to nourish the growing tumor. Angiogenesis, while essential for normal tissue growth and repair, becomes a double-edged sword in the context of cancer. The new blood vessels formed in response to tumor-derived signals not only provide oxygen and nutrients to fuel tumor growth, but also serve as conduits for cancer cells to escape from the primary tumor and spread to distant sites, a process known as metastasis. This realization that angiogenesis plays a critical role in cancer progression has spurred a new era of cancer research, focusing on developing therapies that target this process. By cutting off the tumor's blood supply, these anti-angiogenic therapies aim to starve the tumor, halting its growth and spread. Section 4. Ramucirumab, choking the tumor's supply lines. The search for effective anti-angiogenic therapies has led to the development of drugs like ramucirumab, a monoclonal antibody that specifically targets VEGF receptor 2, VEGFR2, a key protein involved in angiogenesis. Ramucirumab acts like a molecular homing missile, seeking out and binding to VEGFR2, effectively blocking the signal that triggers the formation of new blood vessels. By inhibiting VEGFR2, ramucirumab disrupts the communication between the tumor and its surrounding environment, effectively cutting off the tumor's lifeline. Deprived of the oxygen and nutrients supplied by new blood vessels, the tumor's growth slows, and its ability to spread is hampered. Moreover, ramucirumab's targeted action on VEGFR2 minimizes damage to healthy tissues, reducing the risk of side effects associated with traditional chemotherapy. Preclinical studies have demonstrated the efficacy of ramucirumab in inhibiting angiogenesis and suppressing tumor growth in various cancer models. These promising results have paved the way for clinical trials to evaluate the drug's safety and efficacy in humans, raising hopes for a new treatment option for patients with advanced cancers, including thymic carcinoma. Section 5. The RELEVENT trial, a beacon of hope. The emergence of ramucirumab as a potential anti-angiogenic therapy has ignited hope for patients with advanced thymic carcinoma, a disease with limited treatment options. To rigorously evaluate the efficacy and safety of this novel treatment approach, researchers designed the RELEVENT trial, a randomized, double-blind, placebo-controlled study. This landmark trial enrolled patients with advanced thymic carcinoma who had previously received at least one line of platinum-based chemotherapy. Participants were randomly assigned to receive either ramucirumab in combination with standard chemotherapy, which is docetaxel, or a placebo plus docetaxel. The primary objective of the trial was to determine whether the addition of ramucirumab to standard chemotherapy could improve overall survival in this patient population. The RELEVENT trial represents a significant step forward in thymic carcinoma research, as it is the first Phase 3 clinical trial to investigate the use of an anti-angiogenic therapy in this setting. The trial's rigorous design, including randomization and blinding, aims to minimize bias and ensure the reliability of the results. The outcomes of this pivotal trial have the potential to reshape the treatment landscape for thymic carcinoma, offering new hope to patients battling this challenging disease. Section 6. Promising results. Extending survival, improving quality of life. The results of the RELEVENT trial, eagerly awaited by the medical community and patients alike, have been nothing short of remarkable. The trial demonstrated that the addition of ramucirumab to standard chemotherapy significantly improved overall survival in patients with advanced thymic carcinoma. This breakthrough finding represents a major advance in the treatment of this challenging disease, offering new hope to patients who previously had limited options. Furthermore, the combination therapy was well tolerated, with a manageable safety profile. The most common side effects reported were consistent with those typically observed with docetaxel alone, suggesting that the addition of ramucirumab did not significantly increase the risk of serious adverse events. This favorable safety profile is particularly important for patients with advanced cancer who may already be frail and vulnerable to treatment-related toxicities. The RELEVENT trial's findings have the potential to transform the treatment paradigm for advanced thymic carcinoma. By demonstrating the efficacy and safety of ramucirumab in combination with chemotherapy, this landmark study paves the way for a new standard of care, offering patients the possibility of longer survival and an improved quality of life. Section 7. A new standard of care on the horizon? The resounding success of the RELEVENT trial has sent ripples of excitement through the oncology community, heralding a potential paradigm shift in the treatment of advanced thymic carcinoma. The trial's findings, demonstrating the efficacy and safety of ramucirumab in combination with chemotherapy, have ignited discussions about the potential for this treatment regimen to become the new standard of care. Regulatory agencies worldwide are currently reviewing the data from the RELEVENT trial, with the anticipation of approving this novel treatment approach for patients with advanced thymic carcinoma. This approval would mark a significant milestone in the fight against this challenging disease, providing oncologists with a powerful new tool to combat tumor growth and improve patient outcomes. The incorporation of ramucirumab into the standard treatment protocol for advanced thymic carcinoma could have a profound impact on patient care. By offering a new treatment option with proven efficacy, this breakthrough has the potential to extend survival, improve quality of life, and provide renewed hope to patients and their families facing this devastating diagnosis. The medical community eagerly awaits the widespread adoption of this promising therapy, ushering in a new era of hope for individuals battling advanced thymic carcinoma. Section 8. The future of thymic carcinoma. Treatment towards personalized approaches. While the success of the RELEVENT trial marks a significant victory in the fight against thymic carcinoma, the quest for more effective and personalized treatment approaches continues. The future of thymic carcinoma treatment lies in unraveling the complexities of this heterogeneous disease, identifying specific molecular drivers that fuel tumor growth, and developing targeted therapies tailored to each patient's unique tumor profile. Ongoing research is exploring the genetic landscape of thymic carcinoma, seeking to identify specific mutations or alterations that can serve as therapeutic targets. This deeper understanding of the molecular underpinnings of the disease will pave the way for the development of next-generation therapies, including targeted therapies and immunotherapies, designed to precisely target cancer cells while sparing healthy tissues. Furthermore, researchers are investigating the role of the immune system in thymic carcinoma, exploring the potential of immunotherapies, such as checkpoint inhibitors and CAR T-cell therapy, to harness the body's own immune system to fight cancer. These innovative approaches hold immense promise for revolutionizing cancer treatment, offering the potential for long-lasting remissions and even cures. Section 9. Joining the fight: how you can make a difference. The fight against cancer, particularly rare cancers like thymic carcinoma, requires a collective effort, a united front of researchers, clinicians, patients, and advocates working together to advance scientific knowledge and improve patient outcomes. You too can play a vital role in this fight, becoming an advocate for progress and supporting initiatives that drive innovation in cancer research and care. Consider supporting organizations dedicated to funding thymic carcinoma research, participating in clinical trials, raising awareness about this rare disease, or simply lending a listening ear and a compassionate heart to those affected by this challenging diagnosis. Every action, no matter how small, contributes to the collective momentum propelling us towards a future where thymic carcinoma is no longer a death sentence, but a manageable condition. Together, let us stand in solidarity with those battling thymic carcinoma, offering support, raising awareness, and championing the development of more effective treatments. By joining forces, we can make a real difference in the lives of patients and their families, turning the tide against this formidable foe and creating a brighter future for all those touched by this disease.